So,
So, okay. So, like Andrea said, when I signed up, it was Patrick's my coach, my son, and he actually was a part of a team lacrosse in college, and he after college he gained some weight because he was a CPA and he wasn't working out, so he ordered P90X on an infomercial and actually started working out. And some of his college roommates realized, found out about it, and they reached out to him and said, "There's actually a business to this." Other than just doing P90X. And he goes, "Oh my God," because you're like miss being in a team. So he said, "Sure, I'll sign up." And the first thing they said to him was, "Okay, here you go. You sign up. You have the P90X. And then the next thing you need to do is get to Emerald." And he's like, "What's that?" And they're like, "Just do it. You find two people, you get to Emerald, and you open up your second way to earn, because the first way to earn is 100% your own effort as a coach. So you get, like, if you sell a challenge pack to a customer, you earn that like $40 or $50 commission, the 25%. If you renew the product, you earn that 25%. But this is an MLM company, and what getting to Emerald does is opens up your second way. Oh, hold on a second. Somebody's cooking.
So it opens up your second way of earning as a coach. So the first way is when everybody signs up to be a coach, you get a 25% earning through anything, a challenge pack or any products that they sell. But when you become Emerald, you open up that second way of earning, which is being able to have a team bonus, which the best way to describe a team bonus, or when you hear somebody say cycle, is you get a 5% commission off of anything that your team or customers do. So in the beginning, when you start to grow your team, it could be like 2 or 3 people, 4 people, 5 people. So that 5% is little. But as your team starts to grow, a 5% commission can really start to add up. And my mom, 99% of her paycheck is actually coming from her team bonus. So the idea of this business is not selling a bunch of stuff. It's about building a team of coaches and helping them become leaders and helping them duplicate Emerald. So you're not the only one always selling everything. That makes sense. Anything else to add?
Yeah.
Mom, I don't know if we can hear you. Are you talking? She must have gotten off. Okay. I don't know if she's still there. Technical difficulties. That's okay. She might be dropping back on. Okay. So I don't know what she was going to add to that.
Oh, I was, yeah. So anyway, Pat, the only thing they said to him when he started his business is, yeah, find 2 people and sign them up and get yourself to Emerald. So he immediately, we did a workout together. He had our whole family working out, and he turned to me when we got done. We had a blast. He said, "You're going to be my coach." I'm like, "Okay, what's that?" He goes, "Just find 2 people and get to Emerald." And so I was like, okay. And so I turned around, I signed up my husband, and I signed up my sister, and it was like all done 24 hours. So that opens up the second way you earn it, which is residual income, the team cycling. And we're just going to talk a little bit more about, let's see, we already did that. Okay. So to be an Emerald, you're a coach, and you have to be active, which is with 50 PV, and every product has a PV value. So if you went into Team Beachbody and looked in your account, you would see that Shakeology is 90 PV. So most coaches, everybody on this call is actually active and drinking Shakeology, and that's 90 PV. So you're active, but the minimum is 50 PV. So now you're a coach, and the first thing you do is you make a list of your warm market and anybody and the best ones that I know of is just like what my son did, is like, ask your mother, ask your family. Don't be afraid to ask them. Share with them what you're doing, how it makes you feel, and ask them to help me help you, because you're going to help them get healthier and they're going to help you with your business. And a lot of people just will ask an aunt, you know, do you want to do this? Or maybe they'll have a shake and they're a customer, but they don't, you know, put in a little more effort to say, you know, like, help me with my business. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. And everybody should be able to think of 2 people right off the bat when you make your list of your warm market. And also, we recommend that you put your spouse, like sign up your spouse ASAP if you have one, and put them on your weak leg. So I would just ask you have 2 legs, and just ask your upline coach like what leg you should put them on before you sign them up. And they'll help you go through that. And everybody probably knows about share cards.
Yeah, and if you don't know, basically the same way that you probably signed up with your coach, you would, you know, do a share a car, and then you would get an all access challenge pack, and you could sign up your spouse, or your, you know, your spouse on your weak leg, and your mom or your cousin or somebody that you know that would help you with this business. And definitely your spouse. I know, do you want to talk? One of the first things my mom said was to me was like, sign your spouse on your weak leg. And so initially I signed him up with a challenge pack, but then it's an opportunity for you to have a controlled business center. So I can control my husband's business center. I can make sure if he's active or not active. And it kind of, we'll go a little bit into that, but.
And then the other thing is, you know, because then after you sign them up, you're like, I can't afford shake for him or something. So once again, an active coach is 50 PV. So you can go in and shop and see, maybe you want the performance line. Like 2 boxes of Beach Bar is 60 PV. A 3-day refresh with Shakeology is 52 PV. So you can go in and see things that you might want if you don't want another Shakeology that you can use. And then another thing is, it's called the U+2. You can put your credit card on 2 other coach accounts, but they must be either your parents, your spouse, or your children if they're 18 years old. So you might like use your mother on the other side and use your credit card. And then once you get to Emerald, then you start accumulating your volume to get for the cycling that we're talking about. But say you can't afford to keep your husband active all the time. As soon as you sign another coach on the same leg he's on, you could let him go inactive. And then you've got his spot there. And we don't really want to get into why right now, because we don't want to make things complicated, but it's a really good reason. You'll earn more income down the road. So it's just like, get them signed up. And then when you get your next coach, you can put them over on that same leg and let him go inactive. That means that you'll just pay his coach fee, but you don't have to buy product for him. Yeah. And another thing is, just so people know that if someone's in the military, if they're active military, the spouse or the active military person can sign up as a coach, and then there's a form they fill out, and they don't have to pay their coach fee, monthly coach fee, which is that $17. So that's pretty cool. And even a veteran, you can sign a veteran up. So it's like, say you sign them up with a challenge pack, and then they submit the form and they never pay that fee. So that's also a really good.
So we talked about that Emerald is basically the first stepping stone to your business. Everybody comes in as a coach, and then Beachbody recognizes when you become an Emerald. And so another benefit of hitting Emerald is when you help 3 people a month and hit what you'll hear is called Success Club, basically helping 3 new people a month with a challenge pack. Beachbody recognizes you as an Emerald, that you're helping people, and they get thousands and thousands of customer leads coming in that order the products and programs. And so when you hit Success Club, they give you free customer leads. And when you help 5 people a month, they will give you free customer leads, and they will give you people who are ordering Shakeology. So right away, you get the commission off of people that are ordering Shakeology, which is 1 to 2 people a month, could be $60. And then I've been doing this for 6 years now. And so I probably have, I don't even know, hundreds, thousands of customers. And they do reorder because Beachbody is continuously emailing them, or this new program's coming out. So I have daily customers that are ordering things, and it does start to add up. So that's one of the other benefits. It gives you credibility with your team.
Just to recap that, because so the first thing you want to do is you sign up yourself with a challenge pack. You are a coach drinking Home Direct Shakeology. It must be Home Direct Shakeology. Now you have signed up your spouse with a challenge pack on your weak leg, and then you can just order something for 50 PV after that every month if you want, and then you sign another coach on your other leg, so left or right. And your coach will help you do this. And once you've done this, like Andrea said, it's like you've done everything. But once you sign up your other person, and even if they're only at 50 PV, now you have the opportunity to make Success Club. And that is just selling 3 challenge packs a month to even customers, 3 to 5. And that moves your business forward. And the next month you get the leads. The leads, you don't get the commission if you sell 3 challenge packs. You just get the customers, not the commission. But if they order anything else, you get that. And if you sell 5 challenge packs, now you've made Success Club 10, and you will get Shakeology leads. And like Andrea said, you could get 2 to 3 people and get $60, which could pay for keeping your husband active, until you get another coach to put under them. And also tell them the other benefits of Success Club, Andrea.
Well, there's the Success Club trip, which they have every single year, which you can earn. So this year we're going on a cruise, and basically every time you help somebody with a challenge pack, you get what's called a Success Club cruise dollars, or sometimes we've gone to a resort. So every single time you help somebody, you get a cruise dollar, and that goes towards your free trip. So if you're working this year, 2019, every time you help somebody with the challenge pack, when you're an Emerald and hit Success Club, you get to win. That money goes towards 2020.
What is it? Is it $5 per point?
Yeah, it's like $5 for each person that you help. So if you're just consistently doing what the basics is, you're Emerald, you're helping 3 to 5 people a month, January, February, March, April, May, you're going to earn your trip for free, which is kind of cool. And you can bring a guest with you too.
Annie.
Yeah.
Will you repeat what you just said? Were you talking about the Success Club trip?
Yeah. So January right now, if you hit Success Club, every Success Club point is like $5 worth your trip in 2020. So you hit Success Club 5 this month. That's like, what, I don't know. I'm bad at math, but like $50 towards your trip. If you hit Success Club 10, that's like $100 towards your trip. I believe that in January they doubled the dollars. So basically every single month you're getting added, your money is being added for that trip in 2020.
And when does it stop?
It stops at the end of the month, at the end of the year. So December. Yeah.
So right now
you could earn your trip if you help like tons of people, January, February, March, April, you could earn your trip by like April, but they give you the whole year to earn it. And you sign up, I believe, I don't know the exact date, but it's always the end of January that they'll announce where we're going in 2020, and you sign up.
And once you hit it and it's fully paid for, do they send you an email or something?
Well, you'll see it every quarter. They send you a report, and it says what you've earned, how much money you've earned toward your trip.
So you've hit Success Club 10 this month. So you've already earned how much? 12, like whatever. They usually double it in January. So you've already earned like $200 towards your trip, you know? So that's why it's, you know.
Marie, just is it $10 a point or $10 for 2 points?
It's anything over Success Club 10 is $10 a point. So if you get Success Club 6, you only make $15 off of the cruise. But if you get 10 points, then it's worth 100.
Yeah, so it's $10. Yeah, so
right,
$10 per Success Club, you know, for 2 points, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. So if you get Success Club 10 pretty much, you know, every month, like you're on track. And sometimes you're billed like $20 every quarter. It's totally worth it.
Yeah, so that's another benefit of being an Emerald.
Was there anything else up there I missed on that chart?
So your team cycling, which is you can earn the 5%, which I talked about. You open up that opportunity to do that. Stepping stones, your first business. You're building a team, so like you get credibility. We'll put you in. We have a big. It's called the Boom Fam. So it's all Emeralds that are in there, which means that they're trying to, you know, work their business. You get free customer leads.
So, okay. Yep, go ahead. Okay. Go down one to the next chart. I think that's easier.
Yeah.
Right. So basically once you're an Emerald, you sign up one coach on your left leg, one coach on your right leg. And then as your coaches start signing coaches, you get the benefit. So that's where Andrea was coming up with that, you know, about 5%. So this is the more coaches that are added on your team, you get a little percent of what they sell. So, and the cool thing about this is, say you sign up your Aunt Mary, and then your Aunt Mary sells a challenge pack to somebody, you're going to get a little bit of that commission. And then if she signs up a coach, you also get some of that commission. So it's not 100% your effort anymore. It's the effort of your team, but you don't earn any of this credit of this cycling until you become an Emerald. So that's why it's like ASAP. You want to get your second way to earn. So, you know, make it happen. Just get 2 people, and just because you know you're going to work this business, and then you're going to be working on hitting that Success Club, you know, getting your 3 to 5 people, giving them the great experience in the challenge group, converting them to coaches, putting them on your left and right leg, teaching them the simple duplication of what you're just doing today, just getting to Emerald. Then they get to Emerald, then they start signing up people, and it just snowballs. So you start out with 2 people, and like Andrea, myself, I have like 3,500 coaches under me in, you know, like 8 years, and Andrea has like 3,000. And like I said, in the beginning, when you're a coach, your paycheck comes from 100% your own effort. The commission that you sell to challenge packs and people renewing their shake or other products. And at our end, we're 99% residual income. We're earning from the effort of our team. You know, maybe I'm going to sell a challenge pack and that's $50, but that's nothing compared to, like, last week I cycled, earned $4,100, you know, but it takes time. It's yeah. So that's why this is not a get quick, you know, rich scheme. This is over time, like never give up, just start and keep going in simple duplication and build deep. Like I only have 15 coaches and I have 35 on my team, but I have rock stars. Like Andrea is one of my rock stars. I
sponsored 15 people, but like I helped build one of her entire legs because I became a leader, and then I found people that became leaders. And so it does start out kind of small, you know, like first I found my husband and my cousin, then I found another girl, you know, so you get.
But Andrea, yourself, you probably, I mean, I've signed many more coaches. It's just, you know, they come and go, but the rock stars stayed, and you only need like 3 to 5. And then you teach them to do this. And so it's not like you signing up thousands of people. It's like, you don't need that many. What you need are good people, you know, and you train them. so they understand this, just like we're kind of training you.
Okay. So the action plan is sign up a controlled business center, which is your spouse, or if you don't have a spouse, your mom or somebody that you trust that you know would help you in this business. And if you went to them, and that way you can control it. Make a warm market hot list. I call it like a wedding list. So like the people that you would invite to your wedding or that you think would benefit from the challenge group, the programs that you think would really be good at this business. There's so many people that I put on my list that I would never think would be amazing at this business. And like, you just have to ask them because you never know, because if they sign up with somebody else and they do rock this business, you would just be so disappointed. So just make your list, reach out to those people, like physically call them or, get them on the phone, go to their house, talk to them, tell them that you got started with this business, show them Beachbody On Demand. Don't be afraid to go and like tell them how excited you are about this. And then be the coach you crave and believe that you can do it. And the other thing on here is I think is important is set a date that you want to do it. I strongly believe that everybody could beat Emerald by the end of this weekend. Like you just find two people and you just ask them to do this favor. My first person I signed up was actually my father-in-law because he liked one of the programs, and my husband. And then my cousin, I think. So it's going to be people that you know. They're going to be what we call your warm market. I think that's basically it.
Wait, no, you got to go down. Give them their homework.
This is the homework.
Oh, okay. All right. So you have to make a list of at least like 5 or 6 people, and you have to email or message your coach and let them know who the people are that you're going to actually go out and ask, and then give them a date that you're going to reach Emerald.
Yep. So
it makes it, like urgent.
And when you do this, just ask your coach, because there's a right leg and a left leg. So just tell them like, tell them like, I want to sign my husband up my weak leg, and they can go in and kind of figure out which one that is for you. And then
can I get an 18-7?
Oh, sorry. They can go in and figure that out for you. If they don't know, then they can ask myself or they can ask my mom. Or we'll be here to help you. You can just message us. We can go in and look.
Yeah. Or they can ask their own coach.
Right. They can, but I'm saying if their coach doesn't know yet.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And I think that's it.
Does anybody have any questions? Who's going to get to Emerald? Raise your hand. Who isn't? Is everybody? Yeah, there you go.
Raise your hand.
Anybody not in Emerald on the call?
Everybody? I have 2 of my coaches on the call right now.
What's that?
I have 2 of my coaches on the call right now.
Oh, okay. All right. So they're going to be messaging you, right?
Yep.
Okay, good.
And the idea behind this call is that really this business is no more complicated than what we just explained. Like, get yourself to Emerald, and then after you get yourself to Emerald, it's basically just doing the exact same thing every single month. Like finding 2 new people, helping your coaches do the same thing. And it's really no more complicated than that. That's it.
In hitting Success Club.
Yeah.
That's what pushes your business forward. Even if you're doing that consistently every month.
There is a video going now, so they can see you.
What's that?
We're just talking.
Yeah. So that's why we're always pushing that hit Success Club, because once you get to Emerald, then you're going to have so much warm market, then you're going to your cold market. So it's the invites, follow-ups, hitting Success Club every month, putting them in a challenge, giving them a great experience, and then converting some of them to coaches, and then just teaching them to do this.
Exactly. Cool. All right. Well, if you guys are going to, right after this, we have our team call. So I'm going to log off because I got to get in there. But it's going to be on a different Zoom. So get off this one and get on that one. And I'll see you guys there. If you have any questions, you can just message us. Happy to
Oh,
help.
before we go, Pat said Jack's on the call. What do you think, Jack? Where is he?
Calling him
Yeah.
out. Mom.
He doesn't have to talk. I was just giving him a shout out.
Oh.
She's like, where are you?
This is a tough call. She puts people on the spot.
I was just kidding with him. I thought you wanted me to.
All right.
Is that Jack? No, that's not.
See you guys on the team call.
All right.
Thanks for hopping on.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.